So, I finally got the PlayStation 5, as you guys can clearly see, as requested. So far, the unboxing process was a pain in the ass. Let me just say, I saw videos on the PS5, but nothing ever did it justice to how massive, absolutely massive this thing truly is. I mean, this thing is an absolute hunk of a console. It's just like it's huge. I mean, like, dude, like seriously, it's so big. Here's the size of the PS5, and then down here we have the PS4 Pro. I'll open up the ISO so you can see it a little better. I mean, look at bro, the size difference, huge, absolutely huge. Like PS5 is several times larger, so that's definitely a step backwards. Now, my particular PS5 has this weird little smudge on it. I guess some of the paint's kind of coming off. I don't really know. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's kind of like a quality thing. I mean, you can obviously change these plates out, so it's not a terrible big deal, but it is still something that's a pain in the ass. But the weight of this thing is huge. This thing was actually so big I couldn't put it on my regular bookshelf slash media cabinet, so I had to actually improvise a bit because of how large it is. The controller, as far as I'm understanding it, is pretty annoying. The setup was not straightforward. You can't just hit the PlayStation button and bam, turn on your PS4. No, you have to turn on your or rather your PS5. You have to turn on your PS5 first. Then you have to connect a USB cable to sync it up. I mean, Xbox was a lot easier to set up with Series X than this. But the icing on the cake to really make this more difficult than it ever needed to be is this right here. Look at this. Look at this. Already, check me out, bro. Forced terms of service. Like a Sony, bro, this is like a Sony hallmark right now. Like, all you can do is hit confirm, I agree. Xbox doesn't do this. You literally just power it on and you're good. You can just start gaming, and that's literally it. Like, you hook up your controller, you log into your account if you choose to. Like, there's none of this like you must agree to the terms of service. At least not as far as I remember. I remember it being a pretty streamlined and straightforward process that I did from my phone. Like, it was very simple. This is so like dated feeling, like with how they just kind of arbitrarily slap a bunch of legal stuff in front of your face, and like, I don't know. It's just a pain in the ass that like even on Sony's TVs they do this, and now on consoles they're doing this. It's just kind of like out the jump, or at the gate. Like, really, like Sony is literally just the more disrespectful company already. And with the news that just broke that you can now play PlayStation games through RetroArch on Xbox Series X, it kind of makes the lack of backwards compatibility on this console even worse. So, you know, I've kind of already chosen my side in this console war, even though I didn't intend to, just off of seeing the experience. Like, this is like first, like the day one of me unboxing this thing, and I'm just like, I'm really unimpressed. Like, I heard so much, so hopefully that improves when I play actual games, but the setup is trash, and the box, holy crap, it's literally just like paper. It's literally paper. Okay, so I'm pleasantly surprised and pleased. I was able to, after I got past those initial things, after you complied with the terms of service, ironically enough, then they let you use the app, which is like a separate thing, which I don't understand why you'd need to submit terms of service to use an app, but you did. And then you can start set up by your phone, so I was able to do that. So yeah, now we're just on this page now where it's like adjust your privacy settings and all that. All right, so now I'm at the part at the setup where they kind of have me doing like this download, choose your apps. The first app I uncheck immediately, Netflix. After that cuties nonsense, there's no way I would ever have that. Then, of course, we go right down to Disney Plus. I don't do Amazon Prime, don't do Apple, only YouTube and Hulu. Those are the only two that I actually rock with. And now I'm at this like really sweet part where they're like, quickly configure by transferring your PS5 games over to your PS4 or PS whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. All my PS4 stuff comes over to PS5, so that's what we'll do now. So something else I found that was pretty disappointing. I literally sat here for like 10 minutes just waiting twice for a 5-minute data transfer from my last console, the PS4, which you guys can see there. It's on. I don't know how well you can see that. Open up the ISO. You guys can see PS4 is on. It's there. Tried to do the data transfer. Failed miserably. Okay, So then now I have to do all this stuff manually, I suppose. I don't know. It's a big pain in the ass though. Um, so now I'm gonna try to do the free upgradable Spider-Man thing. I don't really know how to do it, but essentially that'll be how the rest of this goes. But so far, from what I'm kind of ascertaining from the whole PlayStation 5 experience so far, I mean, it's hit and miss. I mean, some things are nice, I guess, but I mean, I'm waiting to find those out. I'm trying to be positive, but so far, I haven't really been too blown away. I'm not going to lie about that, and hopefully that can change. So I'll let you guys know what happens, and with that being said, thanks for watching the number one brand in honesty. This is kind of like me sharing my PS5 experience so far with you guys. If you didn't like it, sorry, it's my experience. I can't really change how I feel about it right now. Maybe that will change, but again, until the next video, I'll see you guys later.